What comes to mind when you hear mental health? A mentally healthy person is someone who is in a state of mind where they're able to handle day-to-day life stresses, realize their abilities and potential, learn well, work well, and contribute to their community. See, when we talk about mental health, it's not an insult. We're not saying you're lazy. We're not saying you're weak. We're just saying, let's talk about things to help you be the best you can be. Now, just like physical health, while we can all do one or two things to put us in tip-top shape, some people, for one reason or another, may experience mental illness, right? So you hear about things like depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, etc. So mental illness is anything that significantly impacts your thinking, your emotional regulation, and your behavior in a way that in turn significantly affects your day-to-day life. So whether it be work, school, your relationships, your social circle, etc. I'm creating this course as a first aid of a sort to manage day-to-day mental health concerns, especially for those who may not have access to a therapist. Because I was born and raised in Ghana, it will be targeted to Ghanaians, right? But if you're from a culture that is similar to that of Ghana, you will likely find it helpful. This is my test video. I want to get a sense of what you struggle with on a day-to-day and what some of the main concerns that you have when it comes to mental health for me to cover and put into this mental health course that I'm creating, right? So please let me hear from you in the comment section. And if you've made it to this point, here are some mental health tips for you for the start. I call these the mental health non-negotiables, and that's your sleep, your eating habits, and your exercise habits. If you find that anything is off related to your mental health, first check, are you sleeping enough? Next, what's your eating habits like? And lastly, are you staying physically active, right? If you don't work on these things, the problem likely won't go anywhere. I'll see you in the next video.